Good morning, cyber traders, and happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you, Michael Lita. Everybody, welcome back. And what a crazy market. We got some really good runners that have been going on. Listen, we are starting to get into the most active time of the year. In the new year, we got past the first 1 week. The first day was actually great when we came back, from New Year's Day, but things got a little slow. List got pretty bigger. A lot of good stocks. I want to touch upon silver really quick. I just posted the link right there. I did a video on silver. Now, I own silver. When I made the post, a lot of you know I've been talking about it for a while. I kind of chased it. Here's a video. Is everybody on the YouTube channel? I don't know if everybody subscribes to my YouTube channel, but if you subscribe to it, make sure you click on subscribe, get the alerts, everything else. So I did a video yesterday, right here on the left-hand side, and you could see right here, I talk about silver. I talked about where it's going. I talk about the algorithm. The stock's been on a really good move. When you guys get a chance, definitely watch it. Like I said, I like to do shorts a little bit better because I like to kind of get you in within 60 seconds and keep watching it, whatever it is. But I had some longer ones coming up, but leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Did you guys get it? Did you guys own it? Did you not get it? Are you thinking it's too late? Let me tell you a little bit more about it, but I don't want to spoil what the video is about. Definitely watch it. Now I got in, let me just tell you where I'm in the position. I am in a 75.20. Okay. So I chased it. I literally chased it. I was so apprehensive to get into the position. I saw when we had that big rally. I know people that own it here at $50. Okay. I paid 75. I'm like, I'm not paying 75 for this damn thing. I ended up paying 75. And what happened when the stock retraced right here, we saw we had that big drop, went from 73 down to 67. And then right here, we had that gap fill right there. That's where I pretty much got right in, right around there. And that's where things kind of worked out. And it really hasn't stopped in the last 3 days. So the stock has been on a very big tear. Very happy that I'm into it. Now, the question is, how much higher is it going to go? Well, let me tell you something. I am not seeing anything bringing it lower as of right now. I was shocked yesterday when I saw it starting to trend down and it gapped up like it did. So that was the very interesting part about it. But I know a lot of you here in the cyber group room, maybe watching on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, hopefully subscribe to the channel. But this is only one of several of them that I want to cover. I want to talk about one other thing I did too on a video I also did. This is a very important video you guys got to watch, okay? So when you go to the channel, this video right here where it says, I just made $20,000 overnight, okay? When you get the chance, make sure you watch this video. Very important, education-wise. Very important. The reason why this is so important is because I was up 30,000 on this position. I gave back 10,000. And if you watch it, I kind of explain, like, number one, I got lucky because I was at the right place at the right time, okay, which you don't want to be lucky. Number two, what's important about this video is that if I didn't take if I like, damn it, I lost my 30, I wanted 20. If I didn't take the 20, let me show you what just happened, okay? Let me go back to that stock right there. Here's OKLO. Look where it is right now. So let me just bring this up right here because I had the ETF. This is when the stock gapped up. This is when they signed the deal. It ran from 30 all the way up to 40, okay? So did really well in that position. But then sure enough, look what happened in the last couple of days. It's right back to where it started. So that big winner would have been a broke even, right? How pissed off would you have been being in a position and get there? And that is everyone's biggest problem. So quick little educational thing before we start going through the watch list, because there's a very good list today that is moving. This is reason why you have to subscribe to CyberTrading University. If you're a student of CyberTrading University, this is one of the biggest things I taught you in phase 3. In one of the classes, because we were in a position like this. Everybody's biggest problem is not about the winners. They don't know how to control the losers, and they don't know how to control their profits. And that's where we are a big asset to you at CyberTrading University. So let's go right into the actual market and let's see what's going on. Let's talk about yesterday, because there were a shitload of stocks that were moving yesterday. So anyway, I did a new swing trade. I mentioned it into the close, MSTR. You know, I've been talking about this stock for probably the last several weeks, okay? I bought it. I lost a little money. I bought it back, lost a little money, and then I finally bought it back again yesterday. I chased it, actually bought it more than where I bought it at, where I sold it, but the stock has been on a tear. I've been a big fan of this stock for one reason. This stock has been hovering, has been back here on this day on December 1st. The stock had a lot of support levels around 155. It's been hovering there for 155 for a long time. Now we had the 3 candle green sticks going on, and it finally broke that big resistance levels, what I thought was the breaking point of right there of 175, 170 right there. Now the stock obviously is making a nice little move. I don't know if anyone here jumped on the swing trade on that. You know, we don't trade MSTR. Okay, we jumped into the ETF. So I jumped into MSTU. So MSTU, obviously being ETF, moved up, a little bit cheaper. It's a 2X, so it will go up a lot more. Just be careful because they go down faster. They don't go up as much, than they go down. Okay, so that's the trick. And it's one of the things we teach you. You got to know how to trade the ETFs. And there are quite a few ETFs out there that we do trade. So want to show you here level 4 what's going on. If you're prepared for it, this is the big iceberg order right here is the 180. So right now, as we see right now, this is where the big iceberg orders are, around 180, 184. The big one is at 190. Now, remember, this is pre-market, okay? So this is going to go up 5 to 10 times more when the market opens up. So that one also did really, really well yesterday. So I know some of you here in the trading room, when Rich was, basically doing the meeting, I jumped in at the end. I did tell you a little bit more about it, so stock looked pretty good. So I'm going to put these 2 stocks on the watch list, SLV, okay, and MSTR. And remember, there's a lot of great ETFs on that MSTR too. A lot of other stocks also were on that watch list. By the way, this was the list from yesterday. Here's the alerts. And if you are watching on social media, this is basically what we traded yesterday. So if you guys want to look at them, and then we'll go through the watch list. But that was a pretty big list yesterday of stocks that we traded here at CyberTrading University. You had MSTR, MSTX. Intel was another really nice mover. Intel has just been a great swing trade also. Moderna was a really nice stock yesterday. Moderna moved up really nice. Good push yesterday. I don't know. Is COVID coming back? I don't know. Actually, I mean, that's where it made all its money. Roblox was also another very good brand name stock that moved really nice yesterday after getting destroyed. Finally broke through a big resistance levels right around here, around 82. Stock is still really strong. I'll put Roblox on the B list. RB. LX. We're going to put that on the list. Remember, a lot of these stocks, they always convert into a day trade, into a swing trade, into an options trade. I will always say that every morning. Intel, I'm putting back on the watch list. INTC, another great moving stock. What else we got? Irene took a big hit. IREN, that was another stock going from 10 to 80, back down to almost above 30. It's been moving up the last couple of days. A little bit more of a trickiest stock to day trade. It's got to be careful about that. Shitload more stocks I got to go through. AH, by the way, this is what everyone missed yesterday. There's another one that moved up pretty nicely. X-Air was also a nice little cheapie that moved up really nice, $1 to 240. That was one of the cheapies that we had. ONTR was also a nice little stock going into the afternoon. And then NVAX, NVAX, which I probably has something to do with the reason why NVAX, they're in the same business as Moderna. So now the nice shorts were OKLO, which obviously, we were long that one. Good thing we got out of it. You had the OKLL, which was the ETFs. Thank God I got out of it. FIG, been on a big downtrend. FIG could be a good buy soon. FIG is getting close to a big support levels. We're going to keep a close eye on that on our watch list. And NVTS is the other one, was a great short yesterday, and so on. Now, let's go over what's moving this morning because there are a lot going on. So silver, listen, it's hovering right there. It's at those highs right there. Big percentage gainers. You have this stock Gels up about 45%, cheap little stock, but you know what? That was more of an after hours. Probably has something to do with the movement right here after hours, but that's about it. You have this stock. This is a warrant. BCAR, not tradable, not really a good stock right there. AZI, I was looking at this before, but it gapped up pretty big, and it's on a downtrend. Once again, not really what we're looking for. This one gapped up pretty big early and is starting to back off. Now, GSIT is not a bad one. This one is actually moving pretty good. There are a couple of nice little orders out here between 910 and 920. So I could see some orders out there holding it. There you are. You can see it there, 7,000. Let me go out a little bit further. Anything higher? Yeah. Looks like someone's laddering it down, holding up. Until that guy gets done, we're going to put it on the list. But until that guy gets done, which could happen, then we'll jump in. ALTS is another interesting one, but it's cheap, good volume, 1 million, took a big hit, went down from 10 down to 2. It's been up every day. Probably a little bit more of a level 1 stock for all you beginners out there that just started out. This stock went up and came back down. This is an after hours trade from yesterday. Not interested. Now, IBRX is not a terrible looking stock right here. This stock has been moving up pretty nicely from yesterday, and it's moving up again this morning. I got a couple of orders. People are laddering up right now around the 3, the 310, the 340. I see about 16,000 share buyer right now. So this one, nice. Remember, tradable, trend, and trap. 3 most important things that you have to learn as a trader. Not every one of these stocks are tradable. Remember, you can't trade them all. You want to trade one that's going to give you the least amount of risk with the high amount of reward. Losers, we got a couple of stocks getting really crushed here. This one, just stay away from it. We told you, pharmaceutical stocks do not come back. Here's another stock that's, obviously it's down because it was up big yesterday. So, listen, when they go up a lot, they come down twice as fast. All right. This one got crushed. Aton, another big runner up yesterday. And whatever that news was, it just destroyed it. Great. I don't know if it was, probably was not on the short list yesterday. Otherwise, we would have had on our list. And then on New York Stock Exchange, we've got a couple of stocks like this one right here, ROLR. Very interesting mover. Hold on. Let me show you what's going on right here. It's a little bit more in the category 4, I would say. ROLR. Bunch of orders between 17 and 18. There's a little bit of a buyer at 15 right now. Just be very careful of it. Very, very volatile stock. Okay. KULR, a lot more tradable, nice spread, penny spread. It's up about 19%, 3.9 million shares. This one's a little bit more, more friendly for you, but big orders showed up and pushed it down right now. Let me show you right here. See those big red lines? This is what would be nice about having level 4. You could see when the orders came and when the orders left. All right. So KULR, we know that he's out there. It looks like he's trying to get out. Looks like an order just got filled around 410. Not another bad one. And that pretty much does it. KOLD is going up pretty good because that means Boyle's getting crushed. Yeah, Boyle's been a really, really nice short. And anything on the losers? No, nothing there. Silver's number 4 and the big gainers. I'm telling you right now, be very careful. I got one foot in the door, 1 foot out the door on silver. Silver has gone up way too much. I think, it looks a lot steeper, from the trend. But if you watch the video I posted, Rich, if you could post those videos, those links I gave, I did it on also Instagram and TikTok, whatever you're a fan of. But definitely watch that video because I talk about why it's going up and why it's going down. That's the video. Thank you very much. And let me post that in here. If anybody here wants to watch it on social media, there's that link right there for you guys to watch it. All right, guys. So we're going to get ready. Listen, today is actually a pretty big day. Today at 12 o'clock, we have our podcast. We have, what do we got today? We got, 11 o'clock we have it today. We got Chad Sergey. He's we're going to talk about trading. He's more of an options trader. So, every week now we're back from the new year. We're here every Wednesday. We're our podcast. Tomorrow we are going to have our open house, which you're all invited. If everyone sees that little QR code that's coming up on your screen, if you're watching on social media, take your phone, scan that QR code, and we'll get you the watch list. We'll get you in the trading floor. We're here all day long. All right. So come and join us to our trading floor. Guys, let's get ready for the market opened up. We got about 15 minutes. You'll have Josh is back from New York, and he's back at home in Florida. So you have all 3 of us, Josh, Rich, and me, trading with you live this morning for the first hour. All right, guys, let's get ready. Good luck. Happy trading. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.